Sometimes people around you get too consumed in their joy. They feel that their highs make absent of your lows. All the time that you've been going through all of what you've been going through, even though it seemed like it's now gone and you in the better, it's still there. The old you, the you that made you of today, the way that you smile, the joy, all the things and the mountains that you climb to get to where you are now, to deploy the happiness within your life at this moment. Don't forget about the times when your low was treated like a cradled child to get to your highs. There was no lies within this world that can convey what you have been through. You have been sent through every type of death. The drowning of your sorrow, the upspringing of your happiness, your ups, your downs buried put you in the graveyard shift, feeling like you were underground in your one hand reaching through the dirt. But I tell you this, do you ever get so high within your peace and your joy, your vacation of life, that you forget about your lows that made you feel and fulfill your highs? Your rise is only celebrated because of your lows. The lack of food, the lack of smiles, the lack of time, the foul nature of people putting you down and criticizing everything that you do before you get it to grow. Don't never forget about the seed that you put it in the ground to grow. It's a significant moment that means so much. The purpose that all those rise and their accolades and their achievements forget the reason why you are even there to even be in the camera and the starlight shine, pleasing everybody around you, and you're forgetting your hunger, their breakthrough, the time that a great idea came to your mind to make few that didn't believe in you at first look at you as somebody better than what you were. So don't ever forget about the time when you had lows that were greater than your highs, when you had to walk down the beach and sit there, take a breath, and analyze everything that you need to do to be a better you that few understood or understood or overstood could handle. Your break became your fix. Your hurt became your heal. Never forget about the time that your lows were greater than your highs. The time where all of your family, friends, and associates became almost like allies, but then once you became greater, they became somebody on the side that didn't fulfill and see everything that you went through. Now they're all gone, mostly. Because now you walk different as you walk by. Your stride, your gallop, your walk is made different. Listen to everything that you got going on now and remember the times when your eyes was blind and your ears was deaf. To everything that you needed then. But when you get to your higher scale, you forgot everything and you just let it become gone, left, dormant, at rest. But don't lie to yourself. Get so big to become that you feel like you're so impressed. Jury all over your soul, making you feel like you're better, but then less. Don't forget about this heartbeat pulsing through your body and inside and outside of your chest. You were once unimportant to somebody else, but loved by many, more than you thought. Sometimes, again, you could become so great, you forget the fate of when you had nothing. That feeling of feeling like when I'm gonna have something to eat later on, when your heart starts rushing, your eyes start gushing with tears. It appears that you were in a certain amount of pain and you had to gain your greatest moment. But when sometimes you get so high, you forget about your lows. The lows when you had to work so hard, you forget to iron your clothes. Sitting at the bus and there those car goes, and I sit there and tell you, do not forget who you were before who you became today. If it's worse today, I'm a greater then, and worse today, you can always turn around your highs and your lows. I give this energy to you to understand. This is how a seed grows. It's a process of time. And you never forget your roots, your rhythm, the vibration of your positive frequency, your rhyme. We all have our spiritual beat within this nature. We are connected. But in this world, you are expected to break through. Something unbreakable placed in your way like a wall that take you a hard time to deal with. But don't ever in your life, your past life, the next life, forget about your highs and your lows, because you will need that knowledge within your DNA to take you through your next step. You treat your spirit as if it's graduation from a new class. You have to go through this and go through that until you make it last. Embrace your energy, your intimate, infinite break of joy and peace, to embrace the duality of your life and reach to understand your highs, your lows flows differently every time you wake up in the grand rising. The grand rising as it sit here in the sun. Everybody feel you have to become first at everything to gain everything that you need. Remember, like I said, whether you are last, middle, or first, your search in this plane and in this reality, in this matrix, is for you to never have to thirst for anything. But we all have to go through something. You gotta find your way. In this life, there is a process, day by day, rather sitting in your darkness trying to figure out everything that coincides and the way your plans need to lay. To understand this and that, to paint your canvas and understand I must reach my greatest low to get to my greatest high, from the root all the way to the third eye, to the crown, way above it, even though there is more levels to this game. What I am saying to you is that always never forget where you come from. This is my root, and I come from the womb of my mother and the energy of my father. Never forget your lows, because it shows you how to structure your highs. Your rise is the greatest level of your falls, because you deal with both. Never separate your darkness from your light. Respect it as one. You can't have love without chaos. You can't have chaos without love. You have to understand and understand both. Be infinite in your walk. Love your lows and your highs. I'm your author, the poet, B.GKL. Brother GKL, it is God King Lio'lf. www.authorBGKL.com. I'll say peace and love.